Life doesn't care about your feelings, only your actions. There are rules written not in books, but in experience, etched into the reality we all face. Ignore them, and life will teach you the hard way. But if you embrace them, you earn power, clarity, and peace. In this video, we'll break down 15 hard rules of life, truths most people learn too late. You're about to watch something different. Unlike many videos that just talk in circles without offering real value, this one gets straight to the point. So I advise you to watch till the end, because the last one is the most powerful. Let's begin. 1. Never interrupt your enemy while he's making a mistake. Sometimes the smartest move is to shut up and watch. If someone is actively ruining their own chances, talking too much, making bad decisions, exposing their weaknesses, don't step in, let them. Jumping in might feed your ego, but it kills your advantage. Interruption gives them time to think, to recover, or to notice your strategy. Staying silent keeps you in control. This rule is about restraint. In a world where everyone's quick to react, silence is power. Let people fall on their own sword. You don't need to hand it to them. 2. You can come back from anything. It's all about mindset. Rock bottom isn't the end, it's the foundation. Life will knock you down hard. You'll fail, lose people, mess up badly. But what happens next? That's where mindset comes in. If you believe you're finished, you are. But if you believe you can rebuild, even slowly, you've already started the comeback. This isn't toxic positivity. It's grit. It's choosing to respond, not collapse. The world loves a comeback story, but more importantly, you should love your own enough to write it. You're not stuck. You're just one decision away from momentum. 3. To be trusted is a greater compliment than to be loved. Love can be emotional, impulsive, even blind. But trust is earned. It's built on consistency, honesty, and showing up when it matters. People may say they love you, but would they rely on you in a crisis? Would they bet on your word, your loyalty, your integrity? That's the difference. Love can fade, trust endures, or it breaks, and when it breaks, it rarely returns the same. If people trust you, you've proven your value. That's a compliment few ever truly receive. 4. Not everyone deserves to know the real you. Let them criticize who they think you are. You don't owe your truth to everyone. Some people aren't looking to understand you. They're looking for a reason to judge. Protect your energy. The real you is not for casual consumption. It's for those who've earned your trust, your depth, your story. Let the rest talk. Let them build a version of you in their heads and argue with that. Meanwhile, you keep building in silence. Growth doesn't need approval, it needs privacy. 5. Learning is a gift, even when pain is your teacher. Some of life's hardest lessons come wrapped in loss, failure, or betrayal. It hurts, but it teaches. And if you're paying attention, pain will give you clarity no comfort ever could. The people who grow the most aren't the ones who had it easy. They're the ones who got knocked down, faced the truth, and chose to rise with wisdom instead of resentment. Pain is a brutal teacher, but it's honest. And if it leaves you smarter, stronger, or more aware, you didn't just suffer. You leveled up. 6. The best answer to anger is silence. Not everything deserves a reaction, especially rage. When someone comes at you with anger, they want control. They want to drag you into their chaos. Don't give them the satisfaction. The wise pause before they react. Not because they're weak, but because they understand the cost. 1 second of rage can ruin years of work, relationships, or trust. So when the fire builds, breathe. Play the tape forward. Ask yourself, is this worth it? Most times it's not. Control isn't suppression, it's choosing not to hand over the wheel. 7. What are you afraid of losing when nothing in the world actually belongs to you? We clutch so tightly to things, people, titles, money, even time. But the truth is, none of it is truly ours. Everything is borrowed, temporary, and pretending otherwise only creates fear. The Stoics understood this deeply. Attachment breeds anxiety. The more you think you own something, the more power it has over you. But when you realize you're just passing through, you stop being afraid. Let go, not out of apathy, but out of awareness. Love deeply, work hard, be present. But remember, nothing is promised and nothing is truly yours. That's freedom. 8. Day by day, what you choose, what you think, and what you do is who you become. You don't become disciplined, wise, or successful overnight. You become it in the small choices, what you tolerate, what you focus on, and how you respond to the world. Every day is a brick. Your habits are the blueprint. Your mindset is the cement. Bit by bit, you're building the future version of yourself, even when it doesn't feel like it. So don't wait for a big change. It's already happening. Who you're becoming is hidden in what you're doing right now. Own it. 9. Strong minds discuss ideas. Average minds discuss events. Weak minds discuss people. Where your attention goes reveals the level of your thinking. Strong minds are drawn to concepts, solutions, visions, things that build. They ask why, how, and what's next. Average minds focus on events. What happened? When? The surface-level timeline without deeper reflection. It's not harmful, but it rarely moves you forward. But weak minds, they stay stuck on people. Gossip, envy, comparison, always talking about others instead of building themselves. Elevate your mind, shift the conversation. Ideas shape the future. Gossip dies in silence. 10. If the truth shall kill them, let them die. Truth doesn't owe anyone comfort. It doesn't bend to feelings or soften its edges to spare egos. If someone is destroyed by the truth, it's not the truth that's the problem. It's the illusion they were living in. We live in a world that worships politeness over principle. But at some point, you have to choose. Be liked or be honest. Speak the truth, even when it shakes the room. Especially then. Let them call it harsh. Let them call it cold. But if it's true, it stands. And if it breaks them, they weren't built to face reality in the first place. 11th. A winner knows when to fight and when not to fight. Not every battle is worth your energy. Real strength isn't about swinging at everything that moves. It's about precision, timing, discipline. Winners choose their fights carefully. They understand that reacting to everything is a distraction, not a strategy. Sometimes walking away isn't weakness, it's wisdom. Fools fight for pride. Winners fight for purpose. One burns out, the other builds. Know the difference. Protect your peace. Conserve your fire for what actually matters. 12. Focus on today. Let tomorrow worry about itself. The only thing that truly exists is now. Tomorrow is a concept, a plan, a possibility. But today is real, and it's all you can control. Worrying about the future doesn't protect you from it. It only steals your focus from the present. The Stoics taught this. Do not disturb yourself by imagining your whole life. Handle the moment in front of you. That's enough. Success, peace, growth, they're built one day at a time. You win the future by showing up fully today. The rest will meet you there. 13. Have patience. All things are difficult before they become easy. Every master was once a beginner. Every strong habit started out clumsy. The struggle is part of the process, not a sign that you're failing, but that you're growing. We live in a world obsessed with speed, quick wins, instant results. But real skill, real change takes time. It's supposed to feel hard at first. That's how you earn it. Be patient, show up, keep swinging, because one day what feels heavy now will feel natural, and you'll look back and realize the hard part was the foundation. 14. Be silent. Silence isn't weakness, it's power. It says, I don't owe you my peace. It keeps you grounded while they burn themselves out. Words spoken in anger are often regretted. Silence is rarely something you have to take back. In a world addicted to outrage, calm is a weapon, and sometimes the loudest statement you can make is saying nothing at all. 15. Your worst sin is that you destroyed and betrayed yourself for nothing. There's no deeper wound than the one you inflict on yourself when you silence your voice, lower your standards, or abandon your values just to fit in, please others, or chase things that never mattered. We all make sacrifices, but the real tragedy is when you trade your soul for something meaningless, when you betray who you are, not for love, not for purpose, but for approval, or worse, for fear. One day you'll look in the mirror and realize the damage wasn't done by the world. It was done by the choices you made against yourself. Don't let it get that far. Protect your inner ground. You're all you truly have. Life doesn't hand out wisdom. You earn it through scars, silence, discipline, and choice. These 15 hard rules won't always be easy to follow, but ignoring them comes at a greater cost. Your peace, your potential, your power. So, revisit them, reflect on them, and most importantly, live them. If this message hit home, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more timeless truths and brutal clarity. Because the world doesn't need more noise, it needs people who live with depth.